Well, I mean, like they said, you know, it was thunder versus lightning type of thing. And, you know, we had to get down the rhythm, you know, the physicality they played with and how they got off the ball. And I feel like when we did that and also got the stupid penalties done, it was, you know, it was good. We could actually finally keep up with them, that kind of stuff. So it was good. Yeah, well, I mean, I remember going down to Texas. I went with them freshman year. And, you know, it was like, wow, Texas football, you know, 300 kids on the roster, whatever. And to win that, you know, to win the tradition, to win where Friday Night Lights came from, it's amazing, you know. I mean, you know, all the respect towards that team, though. You know, they played a hell of a game, but it's amazing, you know, one of the best feelings I've ever had.
So I'm guessing, you know, a lot of people know about Bellevue already with the Wing Key and all that,
So.
State championships, but this has to really put Bellevue on the map even further.
Well, I mean, you know, that's what we try to do, you know. We try to come out and be the best Bellevue team there has been, you know. And I mean, De La Salle, that victory was huge. And, you know, we're just trying to make another mark in Bellevue, you know, make sure the dynasty doesn't go away.
We were so excited. We knew we were not going to lose this game. We worked so hard for about 8 months, 7 months. Even without the coaches, all the players still worked as hard as we could, and we got the win. Yeah, it means the world. I mean, we hear about Texas football a lot, and we're just glad they came down here to play us, and they tried their hardest and we tried our hardest, and we just were the best this day.
Okay, it was a counter play, and the ends had been shooting up the field, so I knew I had to take a jab step, and I was scared that the end was going to get me before I even broke off, so I had to kind of break it off the jab step a little early. And then once I did that, I saw Morgan Ritchie just kick out the tackle, and it was just a wide open lane. I just had to run, hope I didn't cramp, so it all worked out. Right, definitely. I mean, it's a school thing because, you know, when we were freshmen, we went down to the Katy game. We didn't dress up, but we went down for the Katy game and we saw our seniors lose. So it was just kind of a pride thing just to come back, have them come up here, and just us to get a chance to beat them, which we did tonight. It was a good game though. They're a great team.
It was just, we came into it, we knew we were going to score on offense. We knew we had to have a big possession on defense. We had to stop them. My D coordinator, Coach Coombs, he's great. He just said they're going to do something tricky, probably roll out, boot, something like that. So I just dropped back. I was patient, and I was patient. They threw the ball just soft right over there, and I just jumped up, got it, and then after that, it was just all pretty much slow motion right there. It was just, it was surreal.
What were you thinking, you know, when you realized you had the interception and the game was over, you know?
The first thing I thought was just to get out of bounds because I knew that I had to get down and just end the game for sure. And then I saw everyone rushing, and I was like, okay, game's over. And just that's kind of when all the emotion came out, all the hard work, all the 6 months preparing for this.
Wow, that's just awesome. So then getting the win over Texas too, you guys kind of representing over the Texas powerhouse. You know, Texas football, they do it big down there. To get the win for the whole state really must feel good for you guys.
Yeah, it set up our season great. I mean, this is the first game. We got Bothell next week. We got their whole regular season. We got playoff state. We're going for a 5P this year. It's just a great way to set up for our season pretty much.
They're great. You know, like I said, Coach Lineweaver, he's a 10. So he's a 10 of a guy. I've talked to him on the phone, met him. He's a great guy. At the end of the day, they lost the game, but I think they'll grow from the trip. I think you do. I think when we did that, you know, we went out and played Oaks. When we lost to Katy, you know, going down there, you know, it sucks to lose, but we found out a lot, and we got a lot better after that. And I think they will too.
Well, what does this win do for you guys' confidence overall? You know, the whole thing about going in was like, you know, it was Washington versus Texas, and to go down and beat Texas, which is all about football, and Texas go out and beat them and have this. What does this mean for you guys?
I mean, you know, we're up in Seattle. We're the little brother up here. We're a small public high school, and I think our program's played a lot of giant killers over the years, and you know, we've been really successful over the years, and I think that's a testament to our kids and our coaches. So, I mean, you know, we knew it was going to be a war, you know, and so yeah, it's great. But again, it's just one game. And I think if you keep that in perspective, if this becomes your whole season, then it's not much fun season. So, got a lot of work to do.
Was there anything else you get a chance to add about them coming up here, the game overall? Then you get a chance
you know what, I think the coolest thing is they were great. They were great guys. They were great. You know, I think their experience to come up here, see the Northwest. I mean, I don't know how many of those kids, he said they ever been on a plane, but seeing the water and the surroundings and playing on the base.
He talks about that a lot. It's just giving them the experience.
Man, I mean, that's a once-in-a-lifetime deal. I mean, you know, I always say this when I didn't believe, we went down to play Katy, I didn't believe the whole Friday Night Lights deal. I didn't, you know, I was like, come on. Yeah. But that's the whole thing was real. I mean, those guys were, that was an experience that I'll never forget. I mean, this is one of the nicest stadiums we have down there. This is like dump is not a good word, but you know what I'm saying.
I was talking to one of their former coaches over there. He said, yeah, if it was in Texas, this place would be filled.
Oh, yeah. They were like, they were, hey, coach, are we going to get a ticket? And I'm like, I think you'll be just fine, man. You'll be just fine. So, yeah, I mean, this was a big game, and a big game, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun.